Hello guys, it's DianaDew, and this is part 2 of magazine reading. And I was reading magazine Gente, and we were just reading about crazy laws. If you missed the first part, you can go look for the first part. And I've done other magazine readings, and I hope you enjoy it. I will be both reading Italian and translating English, pointing things and making nice sounds on the pages. Divieto di sollevare i piedi dai pedali. Forbidden to lift feet from pedals. Divieto di indossare shorts rosa la domenica. Forbidden to wear pink shorts on Sunday. Le comiche dei legislatori. Nel 1895 una carrozza investì un ciclista. Così in Messico, se si va in bici, i piedi vanno tenuti sui pedali. Inspiegabile in Australia gli shorts rosa a lato. Più ovvio il divieto in Florida ad amare un porcospino. Sotto il libro dei fratelli Martinez sulle foglie di legge. Oh, you cannot have sex with this little guy. Divieto di fare sesso con un porcospino. And you cannot lift feet from pedals because in 1895 a thing which circulated once in Mexico ran over a cyclist. And this is in Australia. No pink shorts on Sunday. Oh. And here's a book. Oh, it's done already. I wanted to read a couple more. Text on stairs. If you have a house which faces the road, this is really funny. I want to read it when I have a little more time. Addio Jessica, mi rifugio in Asia. And this is a game of words. It says goodbye Jessica. I run towards Asia. I find comfort in Asia because she's Asia Argento, the daughter of Dario Argento. And I think they were married for a very long time. He's Morgan. And he dumped his current woman, and they're having problems with their kids. Con la Mazzoli è finito in tribunale per il mantenimento della figlia Lara, ma intanto ritrova il sostegno della ex. I really like them as a couple because they're just weird. I always thought of them as two vampires, but not in a mean way, like in a fashion way. I never liked her reciting abilities in some movies, like The Phantom of the Opera, but that was not a really good movie anyways. And she's 37 and he's 40. He looks way older. And I like though that he wears makeup. She's also I really like her. She's so fascinating, and I like her voice, and it's like very deep. Asexuated. Happy without eros. Noi asessuali, felici senza eros. Non sono interessati al sesso e hanno scelto di non praticarlo. Si riuniscono in community sul web e sono sempre più numerosi. Ecco la loro storia. They're not interested in sex and they chose not to have it. They reunite in communities on the web and there are always more. Here's their stories. Here it says, secondo le statistiche, gli asessuali, descritti da queste due immagini, sono il 3% della popolazione normale. David J., nella foto piccola a destra, ha fondato nel 2001 Aven, la prima associazione che li riunisce e rappresenta. It says that asexuated people are 3% of the whole world population, and David J. Founded in 2001 Aven, which is an association which represents them. it's interesting actually, and I'd love to. Well, I do actually talk to some asexuated people. The ASMR community is great because you get to know so many interesting people, and you can just enjoy getting to know them and knowing things, understanding, learning new things just for the pleasure of it, with no judging, nothing, just out of curiosity, like to exchange knowledge. And I didn't know though it was so common, because 3% is a lot. And here are appearing some very famous names: and Immanuel Kant, Isaac Newton, Immanuel Kant, Isaac Newton, Edgar Hoover. He was the founder of FBI, and apparently he was asexuated. I can see women being asexuated, but it's just harder to see men. But hey, to each their own, as I always say. Technical song. Apparently, they were doing weird stuff which they were not supposed to do. She is Puccini, the woman I told you about earlier. She's so beautiful. Una spiaggia isolata, I corpi nudi sotto la spugna, I volti imbarazzati. Ciò che stanno combinando Vittorio Stefano è la notizia dell'estate. An isolated beach, naked bodies under the towel, and embarrassed faces. What were they doing? Shall it be the news of summer? What were they doing in these woods? Che ci fanno nel boschetto? Oh, I was hoping that they were like, in love and found super uber passion. And it says, fanno l'amore senza veli per un film. They just make love nude for a movie. Oh, you see, it's all naked. Oh, let's hide this. Oh, it's gonna get censored. Ooh. Homicides, that's something I'm going to skip. These shampoos have such a nice perfume. I don't like them because I actually I'm not a person who spends a lot, but I have very hard hair. It's very hard to take care of them, so I have to buy special shampoos, and those are not good enough, and I have to pay them more than €2. Oh, prosciutto. Prosciutto, prosciutto, prosciutto. There's a person who likes when I say prosciutto, and I find it funny because it means I really like it if I say it that often. Oh, these are the stories, harmony stories. I'm gonna skip this. Bisio, he's very funny. I have no idea who she is. Il test di coppia. Let's do this. This is gonna be funny. Couples test. I have to get a pen. If it's too wet, I'm not gonna do it. La tua idea di moralità. Your idea of morality. You don't stand moralists. Morals is to guarantee a certain order in society. It's correct that everyone does conscience exam without judging others. Blue, of course it's blue. Love for you is exclusivity, being special for someone, a feeling. I think it's a feeling. Aperitif with colleagues, and amongst them there's a person you like. Where do you sit? Far away from that person to avoid mess. certainly close to that person, I'll just let things go and I'll see how that person acts. I used to be B, but now I am C, because like if I wouldn't sit close to that person, I'd be thinking of that all night. Where does love reside? Heart, body, head. I think it's heart because when you're in love, you feel it in all your body. And when I say all your body, I'm not going to go into details. I'm just kidding. You find out that a friend of yours is being cheated on. What do? You don't tell her. You never know how to judge a situation. You shut up. You're never supposed to introduce yourself between husband and wife. You certainly tell her. The truth is absolute. I don't think I'd tell her. I don't know, because sometimes betrayals can be just mistakes, and it can happen. And I'd say that thinking that one day my husband could betray me, so I'd say it's B. Did you ever chat in an erotic chat? Oh my god, no, I'm sorry. I'm not criticizing those who do, but never. I've always had, boys. I've always had a boyfriend, so I never needed to go look for that. Probably if I had been single for a while, I would have done that. No, and never. I would just do it as single. Yeah, often. It happened as single. I'd say no, but I have no moral, I guess, did it? I always tell people who want sexual things from me to go to people who do it as a job. It's a respectable job after all. Your first way of being autonomous as a kid. Lie. Getting into fights with your parents. Having permission from your parents. Having permission from my parents, that feels so good because it makes you feel so responsible and it's like you're old, to have this permission. I did rebel against them, but that's not what made me feel autonomous. During school, during a test, what did you stand out for? You had no need to copy, but you had to suggest your way. Oh no, you didn't need to copy nor suggest, nor feel like suggesting. The way you suggested to people, or the way you copied. Oh, whoa. I was no good at copying. I didn't know enough to suggest, and I would have needed to copy actually. But I did copy sometimes. So betrayal for you is a suffering for everyone, but sometimes it's an evolution. The sign of the end of a relationship, a bad thing which you cannot avoid. This test is so stupid. I'd say, okay, it's suffering, but it can be evolutionary. I've told my man that if he ever does, don't tell me. Like, you did it anyway, so what's the point of telling me? If you have to do it, you might as well pack up your balls and not feel guilty about it. Your thoughts on erotic literature. It makes you curious because it stimulates the fantasies of the couple. You every now and then read something. You read something as young. I read something as young. I don't need erotic novels. I mean, in a nice way. I could teach something. In love, you have sensuality and individualism of a cat, loyalty and love of a dog. You're aggressive and you tend to dominate like a panther. Oh, I'm kidding. bills, credit cards, bank accounts, how do you handle them in a couple? You have everything yours and you do not want to share. You partly share, but you don't have to tell him about your expenses and you share everything. Well, I don't live together yet, but I would share probably. Okay, so let's count. We have B, C, 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 B, A, C, B, A, B, B. Tendentially loyal. Yeah, what a stupid test. I think that the magazine is almost over. Crea un primo agente di premio. Oh, this is over, but you could make up a first dish and you could win. Lots of pasta. Okay, I think we have time for our third part, so that you guys don't get too annoyed. We are going to read in the third part about Federica Panicucci. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great night. Have a great day. Do not listen to ASMR while you're driving. I love you guys. Have a great day.